Missed you this morning, Doc.
Get in the Animus. Stop playing games, Mr. Miles, and lie down.
Lie down, Desmond. Time to start the program, Desmond.
Use free running to escape from a fight when exposed. Sprint to lose your enemies, and jump through merchant stands to avoid the crowd.
Come in, Altair. I trust you're well rested? Ready for your remaining trials?
I am, but I'd speak with you first. I have questions.
Ask then. I'll do my best to answer.
The merchant king of Damascus murdered the nobles who ruled his city. Majd ad-Din in Jerusalem used fear to force his people into submission. I suspect William meant to murder Richard and hold Aqqa with his troops. These men were meant to aid their leaders. Instead, they chose to betray them. What I do not understand is why.
Is the answer not obvious? The Templars desire control. Each man, as you've noted, wanted to claim their cities in the Templar name, that the Templars themselves might rule the Holy Land, and eventually beyond. But they cannot succeed in their mission.
Why is that?
Their plans depend upon the Templar treasure, the Peace of Eden. But we hold it now, and they cannot hope to achieve their goals without it.
What is this treasure?
It is temptation.
It's just a piece of silver.
Look at it.
What am I supposed to see?
This piece of silver cast out Adam and Eve. It turned staves into snakes, parted and closed the Red Sea. Eris used it to start the Trojan War, and with it a poor carpenter turned water into wine.
It seems rather plain for all the power you claim it has. How does it work?
He who holds it commands the hearts and minds of whoever looks upon it, whoever tastes of it, as they say.
Then Gagne's men?
An experiment. Herbs used to simulate its effects, to be ready for when they held it.
Talel supplied them. Tamir equipped them. They were preparing for something. But what?
War.
And the others, the men who ruled the cities, they meant to gather up their people, make them like Gagne's men.
The perfect citizens. The perfect soldiers. A perfect world.
Robert de Sable must never have this back.
So long as he and his brothers live, they will try.
Then they must be destroyed.
Which is what I've had you doing. There are two more Templars who require your attention. One in Aqqa, known as Sibran. One in Damascus, called Jubair. Visit with the Bureau leaders. They'll instruct you further.
As you wish.
Be quick about it. No doubt Robert de Sable is made nervous by our continued success. His remaining followers will do their best to expose you. They know you come, the man in the white hood. They'll be looking for you.
They won't find me. I'm but a blade in the crowd.
Here, my gift to you, in gratitude for the good work you've done.
Discovered, but once burned, these texts can no longer do harm. Jubair sees things the way they truly are, sees the poison you carry in your hearts and minds. He works to cast it out. Remove all texts from your homes and schools. Give them to us. They must be destroyed.
What? Who's done this? Tell me!
How did this happen? Such a shame.
Show yourself!
No, you don't understand. I have nothing.
Be gone, pest!
I beg of you. I beg of you just a few coins, please. No, you don't understand. I have nothing. I'm poor and
You will come on my way.
You will pay dearly for that. Violence is not the answer, my child.
In this we agree, so speak and I may stay my blade. What is it your master intends? Why destroy all this knowledge?
We lay the stones to build a road upon which soon all men will travel. It leads to a better tomorrow.
That is not what I see.
Then you are blind. The words upon these parchments, they are poison. Jubayer holds the cure. He'll free us from their lies.
It's nonsense you speak. You've lost your mind.
No, not lost, but found. I see the world for what it truly is. He has shown me so much. I am illuminated.
A fanatic is all you are, and dangerous for it.
Do what you must. It changes nothing. We are not afraid.
You should be.
You are not supposed to be here. Leave outside.
How could he escape?
Nereye kayboldun? Mesut Hakir! سأقطع يديك جزاء ذلك! هل تريد قول شيء؟
What have I done wrong? Tell me.
تعود الكافر! Your life is now! Get away from me! حسنا! خيرا جدا! أنت تتبع طريق الضلال
Praise God, you've saved me. All the city will know of your sacrifice. What happened here?
Find favor with us, that he may grant us victory!
Oh, that sure could be fun.
أنت حثالة. Get away from me! What? أيها اللص! He tempts us always.
Why are you doing this to me? I've done nothing wrong.
Your presence annoys me.
Help me!
تمهل.
You are not here. Maybe you haven't noticed, but you've already lost.
Thank you. Thank you. I'll find a way to repay this kindness, I swear it.
What you doing? Who did this? Leave now. What What? Who's done this? Tell me. Who's responsible for this? Move. لص حقير سأقطع يديك جزاء
Please,
ذلك.
someone do something.
Go away. لص أنت حثالة.
I've done nothing
I
wrong.
will catch you. Give up! You do it! I will end your life. I will end your life.
Good you came along when you did. Another minute and they would have made off with me.
Ignorance, violence, madness. We must resist. We must fight them in any way we can. I stand before you to deliver a warning. Richard, take Shama. There will be no stopping him. He will not outdo our next. Come. He's strong. Let me show you everything I have.
Can't you spare something?
Take up
I'm
arms
poor and
against our enemies
hungry.
in whatever way you can.
You have no business here. Leave.
I wish to see him, to hear him speak.
It can be arranged, but we must be careful. There are still those who reject illumination. They would harm him.
Then they are ignorant and afraid.
You seem sincere, but how do I know I can trust you?
It hurts me to even hear you ask the question.
Very well. We gather each day in the madrasa. He comes to speak, and then leads us into the city, that we might cleanse it.
Could I join you then?
Understand that it is a difficult path we walk. Our work demands sacrifice.
I understand.
Then come and meet with us. Let us see how strong you really are.
Evvelki sefer elimizden kurtuldu. Bu sefer kaçmasına izin
A
vermeyin.
few coins. All I ask is for a few coins. No, you don't understand. I have nothing. Food,
Kalabalığın içine karışmayı seviyor.
just a little money. I
Gözünüzü
beg of you.
dörtleyin. Kimseyi sizi kandırmayın. In our very existence we are fighting for. Benden bir daha kaçamayacak king would see us all
I
wiped
beg of
from the
you,
world.
just a few coins.
We must
please.
resist. We must
No,
push
please,
back.
please. Just a few coins, please.
I stand before you to deliver a warning.
I have exactly what you need.
Praise be Salahadin. He has found the strength to stand in defense of our great civilization. Make no mistake, it is our very existence we are fighting for. The infidel king would see us all wiped from the world. We must resist. We must push back.
We found the place. It's just as you described it.
I suspect he'll want to deal with this himself, and quickly. Best we say nothing to the others.
A wise course of action. Truth be told, I'll be happy when this business is done.
Soon, my friend, soon. Today should see the last of them put to torch. Boy, come here. You still have the letter I gave you?
Yes.
Go and deliver it then. You'll find the one it's meant for inside the madrasa.
Where is the one responsible for this?
What's happened here?
Show yourself! Who did this? Where are you? I know you're here somewhere!
How irresponsible of you.
How about we turn around and go away? Go away.
What? Who's done this? Tell me!
Oh no, what happened?
Who did this? What? Western Hakim! Go away!
What have I done to you?
I will hurt
Praise God, you've saved me. All the city will know of your sacrifice.
Where are you? I'm responsible! I found him up! He's here! Nowhere to run! No, it's good. You have no business here. Leave. I will catch you! There! Come quickly! Don't let him get away! There's no way out! He's finished! Look everywhere!
You do well to hide.
Hırsızlar garajına müstahak.
هل تريد قول شيء ما؟
Cezası ölüm.
Won't get away from me!
It's good you came along when you did. Another minute and they would have made off with me.
Kapalı bile ya. Kapalı bile ya. Geber kafir! Kime boyun eğmek istiyorsun? Beni yenemeyeceksin.
Thank you. Thank you. I'll find a way to repay this kindness, I swear it.
Greetings, friend.
هل تحتاج شيئا؟
Please, someone do something.
ردها.
Kime boyun eğmek istiyorsun?
Good you came along when you did. Another minute and they would have made off with me.
Where are you?
I stand before you to deliver a warning. Should Richard take Joppa, there will be no stopping him. On Jerusalem next. It may end this.
Just a few
Or it
coins,
has a chance
please.
to begin.
Going to cause
Take
trouble.
them.
The city is
I
ours.
beg of
It
you.
has always been
Because
ours.
of you.
Ever seen someone do that
It is
before?
our duty to defend it until death. The Crusaders must be destroyed.
You're a dead man!
Who did this? Praise be Salahadin! He has found the strength to stand in defense of our great civilization.
Who saw what happened here?
Make no mistake, it is our very existence we are fighting for. The infidel king would see us all wiped from the world. We must resist. We must push back.
God curse the one who's done this. Where are you?
Terrible.
Who could have done such a thing?
How? South comes the English king and his infidel army.
Please, I must go. This letter must be delivered, and I cannot risk upsetting him.
Listen to yourself. You are his puppet. Give up this task and join us in our fight.
No. I have a wife and child to think of.
Which is exactly why I've come to you. Is this the kind of world you want your son brought up in?
It will pass. If we just wait, he'll stop, and everything will go back to normal.
Every day, more is lost, and no way to reclaim what's taken. There will be no going back. You know this to be true.
Enough. I am leaving.
Hırsızlık yapmanın cezası ölümdür.
Why would you do that?
Hırsızlık yapmanın cezası ölümdür.
Kime
öğrenmek istiyorsun? Pathetic.
Praise God, you've saved me. All the city will know of your sacrifice.
Where are you? Show yourself.
Altair, your name is on everybody's lips these days. Amongst the chatter on the market this morning, I heard Joubert's elite want you dead. I was about to go after them, but my back is hurting too much. You should take care of them. I'll wait for you here, and we can have a quick talk about the things I know. Be fast, though. I am in pain.
Where are you? I know you're here somewhere. Pekala, nereye kayboldun? Who did this? How?
A man is always better protected by a friend's blade, yes? This is what I know about your target. The scholar Joubert is known to wear rich, golden robes and carries with him a large pouch. This distinguishes Joubert from the other scholars of Damascus. Now, if you'd excuse me, I must see my doctor about my back.
Who did this?
Altair, my friend, you have become quite the wanted man, as am I. I must prepare my family for the trip back to the safety of Masayef this afternoon. Could you finish my last assignment in exchange for information? Some men must be eliminated in Jubair's quarter. Be fast, my friend.
Please, sir, have any money?
What I say. another.
No, you don't understand. I have nothing.
Fighting for what we believe in. There is no greater glory than this.
I'm poor and obsessed.
South comes the English king and his infidel army. They leave horrors in their wake. Salah-ad-Din rides to meet him, that these barbarous acts might be avenged. Pray that God, glorious and exalted is he, finds favor with us, that he may grant us victory. South comes the English king and his infidel army. They leave horrors in their wake. Salah-ad-Din rides to meet him, that these barbarous
Leave now and I'll let you
avenged.
live.
Pray that God, glorious and exalted is he,
What is it that you want?
So we've murder nearby.
Go away!
God curse the one who's done this.
Here.
I'm sure of it. Where are you?
Please, sir, have any money? Any food? I'm so hungry.
It's great to see you back so quickly and in one piece. I must return to my family, but before I leave, this is for you. I found a map showing where scholars are planning to burn books and other sources of knowledge. Please be careful, and let the future reunite us. I'll give your blessings to my family.
My good people, I have everything anyone could possibly need.
No, you don't understand. I have nothing.
I have everything you'll ever need.
Please, can't you spare something? I'm poor and sick and hungry.
fighting for. The infidel king would see us all.
Watch what you're doing!
We must resist. We must push back.
I've got what you need.
need something?
I'm sure of it. Take a look. See if I'm not
I
right.
stand before you.
You, sir! You look like you need something.
Now comes the English king.
What is he doing?
It's the hero of Damascus. Come in, stay a while. Tell me all about your adventures.
I'm afraid I don't have the time.
I see. Too important for me now.
It's not that.
No, of course not. How may I serve you then?
Al-Muallim has asked I take the life of the one they call Jubair.
Salah-ad-Din's chief scholar?
Yes, he's turned the other scholars of the city to his cause. Together they intend to work a great evil.
How?
They're collecting the city's knowledge, all its written works.
For what purpose?
To destroy them.
And where will this be done?
They move throughout the city, but first they meet at the Madrasa al-Qalasa. If I go there, I should find Jubayer.
Excellent work as always, Altair. You can stop him before he has a chance to strike again.
With your permission, Rafiq.
Of course. You're free to begin whenever you are ready. Bring glory to the Brotherhood, Altair.
Fast-forwarding memory to a more recent one.
Every single text in this city must be destroyed.
My friend, you must not do this. Much knowledge rests within these parchments, put there by our ancestors for good reason.
And what reason is this?
They are beacons, meant to guide us, to save us from the darkness that is ignorance.
No, these bits of paper are covered in lies. They poison your minds, and so long as they exist, you cannot hope to see the world the way it truly is.
How can you accuse these scrolls of being weapons? They are tools of learning.
You turn to them for answers and salvation. You rely more upon them than yourselves. This makes you weak and stupid. You trust in words, drops of ink. Do you ever stop to think of who put them there? Or why? No, you simply accept their words without question. And what if those words speak falsely? As they often do. This is dangerous.
You are wrong. These texts give the gift of knowledge. We need them.
You love your precious writings? You do anything for them?
Yes. Yes, of course.
Then join them! Any man who speaks as he is just as much a threat. Do any else among you wish to challenge me? Good! Your orders are simple enough. Go out into the city, collect any remaining writings and add them to the piles in the streets. When you're done, we'll send a cart to collect them, that they may be destroyed.
Today is a glorious day. We will at last beat.
What happened here?
Citizen, bring forth your writings. Place them in the pile before me. To keep any is a sin. Know and embrace the truth of my words. Free yourselves from the lies and corruptions of the past.
Leave, peasant, before I make you. have no business here.
Pay for your sins. Anyone can put ink to parchment. Anyone. Such power. Anyone can put ink to parchment. Anyone. Such power, such influence must be controlled. It cannot be given over to just any person. It is irresponsible and dangerous. We must destroy them all, that they do not further poison our minds.
You must not trespass here.
They seem safe, but it is a trick. Fell words give way to evil deeds. Look around. All the land is consumed by wickedness because of texts like these. No more! They seem safe, but it is a trick. Fell words give way to evil deeds. Look around.
For centuries, we've quietly acquiesced, agreed to believe based on nothing more than the words of men and women long since.
Where are you? I know you're here somewhere.
Shouldn't be here.
Good people of Damascus, you are doing the right thing.
Leave this place.
Let us...
Away with you. Leave, peasant, before I make you.
Good people of Damascus, you are doing the right thing. Let us cleanse this city of its poisoned past. This is a righteous act, and from the flames shall be born a new era, one of truth and unity,
You are not supposed to
governed by
be
a
here. Leave.
singular wisdom. Join us, you too. See how well you handle this. After you. Why? Why have you done this?
Men must be free to do what they believe. It is not our right to punish one for thinking what they do, no matter how much we disagree.
Then what?
You of all people should know the answer. Educate them. Teach them right from wrong. It must be knowledge that frees them, not force.
They do not learn, fixed in their ways as they are. You are naive to think otherwise. It's an illness for which there is but one cure.
You're wrong, and that's why you must be put to rest.
Am I not unlike those precious books you seek to save? A source of knowledge with which you disagree, yet you're rather quick to steal my life.
A small sacrifice to save many. It is necessary.
Is it not ancient scrolls that inspire the Crusaders? That fill Salah ad-Din and his men with a sense of righteous fury? Their texts endanger others, bring death in their wake. I too was making a small sacrifice. It matters little now. Your deed is done, and so am I.
Altair, tell me you've met with success.
Yes. Jubayr's fires are extinguished. His life as well.
Excellent news. I had no doubt you'd succeed.
You should have seen it. The scholars followed him so readily. Wasn't just books they fed to fire either, but any man who opposed them.
Such ignorance breeds only evil. You've done a good thing this day.
As with my other targets, he believed he was doing the right thing, clearing a path to a better future.
Of course he would. Such is the landscape of a madman's mind.
The things I've seen these past few weeks, it's as if all the land has gone mad.
And this is why we fight to end the war, that sanity might return. The people are desperate for direction. It's easy for men like Jubayr to prey on this and turn them towards evil. You should go, Altair. Return to Al-Mualim. Tell him what you saw. Let him know the good you've done this day.
Safety and peace, Rafiq.
Upon you as well.
Fast-forwarding memory to a more recent one. Jar carriers can easily break your cover if you cause them to drop what they're carrying.
Welcome home, child. What news?
Another of the named is put to rest.
Then it would appear your work is nearly complete, and your status restored.
A question, Master, if I may.
Ask, and I will answer.
Why these men? Jubayr and Sabrand?
Ah, don't you see? They paved the way for change. Ensure threats both old and new are not given cause to intervene.
To weaken them is to weaken our enemy. I suppose that makes sense.
Were these men to continue their work, our work would quickly be undone.
How is that? We've caused them much grief.
We strike at the arms, yes. But this is a hydra that you face, and it is quick to replace that which is severed.
Then we should lop off its head and be done with this.
Soon, soon. We are close. Only one more man stands between us and our ultimate goal.
I will return to my work. The sooner this last man dies, the sooner I might face our true enemy.
Before you go, I have a question for you.
Of course.
What is the truth?
We place faith in ourselves. We see the world the way it really is, and hope that one day all mankind might see the same.
What is the world, then?
An illusion. One which we can either submit to, as most do, or transcend.
What is it to transcend?
To recognize nothing is true and everything is permitted. That laws arise not from divinity but reason. I understand now that our creed does not command us to be free. It commands us to be wise.
Do you see now why the Templars are a threat?
Whereas we would dispel the illusion, they would use it to rule.
Yes, to reshape the world in an image more pleasing to them. That is why I sent you to steal their treasure. That is why I keep it locked away. And that is why you kill them. So long as even one survives, so too does their desire to create a new world order. Take your equipment. Seek out this last man. With his death, Robert de Sable will at last be vulnerable.
It will be done.
Safety and peace upon you, Altair.